Going into winter 2018, I don't see quite enough hype for Darling in the Franxx, which is, in my opinion, the most promising new TV anime this season. The first episode comes out tomorrow, so let me try to convince you to watch it while eating up as little of your time as possible. The biggest reason to get hyped is the staff. Yes, I know, A1 is loathed universally, but they're mostly providing polish and raw manpower while Trigger handles the creative aspects. The collab of these two studios was for the purpose of letting the director, Atsushi Nishigori, get his dream team together, and hell, if it isn't a dream team. Nishigori is a fucking genius, first of all, best known for The Idolmaster. Now, I didn't watch more than the first 8 minutes of it, it's not really my cup of tea, but Nishigori himself was the animation director for the first episode. The directing was creative and ambitious, and the visual flow was so good I sometimes forgot to look at the subtitles. Other than that, we've got Naotaka Hayashi helping Nishigori with a script, and you're currently listening to the awesome soundtrack courtesy of Asami Tachibana. Trigger is bringing us its incredible animation staff, including Hiroyuki motherfucking Imaishi being put in charge of the action. And we've got a slew of excellent character animators from A1 like Megumi Kono, Isao Hayashi, and Akira Hamaguchi. Already the animation looks fucking fantastic. Sure, the visual detail isn't as high as it is in Oscar Bait the Anime, but all of the animation has so much character behind it, even this fucking bird. The first episode had an early screening, and some people are refusing to spoil it because it's so good they feel you need to go into it blind. People showered praise on its sound and art and expressed a lot of interest in its plot. It takes place on a post-apocalyptic Earth, and the kids live in a walled-off society where they were raised from birth to pilot mechs that are powered by dry humping. Oh yeah, I should mention that. All of the mechs are co-piloted by guy-girl duos. The girl gets on her hands and knees and literally becomes one with the mech. The boy then sits down so his crotch is right next to her ass and then literally pilots her. Themes of sexuality and romance can be found everywhere in this, from the way the mechs work to the fucking theme song. And from the looks of things, Studio Trigger is continuing their tradition of giving zero fucks about what they show on publicly broadcast TV. The last thing worth mentioning is the romance. It's going down the Tsurizuri children route in that there's a shit ton of pairings and they let you know who's ending up with who in the goddamn promotional material. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. With the themes of sexuality and romance, you know it's going to get a lot of focus, and there's reason to expect it to be well done. Lead writer Naotaka Hayashi is responsible for writing Bravely Default, which did more or less the same thing with its cast, but on a smaller scale, and it handled it spectacularly. The two works aren't perfectly analogous, but it does give a fair amount of hope that this part of the show will be done really well. Also, these two are already my favorite. Look at them! This is a serious ceremony. What are you two smiling about? What's going on with you two? You better not fucking die, I